Next weekend, it's a deck party on the cruise ship. All games played on decks 15 and 16 will earn double XP. Meanwhile, the city hosts boot camp, where my players with a 75 overall or below can get some basic training in. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
To a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win on the road. Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Atlanta Hawks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Brown. Rudy Gay is out there with Matthews. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Trae Young is out there with Hart. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Nurkic. 6 to shoot. From deep, Gay. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And Capella sends it back. Ball against Young. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Brown. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball, the pass to Brown. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Shooting one.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
One shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Young against Brown. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Barrett with the ball. And another three for Minnesota.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Brown. With the floater, and the layup is good. Brown's got 9.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Ball dishes to Gay.
Well, seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
The Pelicans have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The first one falls.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has important in today's league for him to stay around.
He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 3-point game. Young looking around. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Here's Capella. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
The kick out to Ball. Over Young. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Young who brings it up for Minnesota. 6-point lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. The last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Now, here's Capella. And that one hits back iron.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Brown with it, picked up by Barrett. To the middle, here's Matthews. To the left side wing. Here's Nurkic. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Really lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Hart nails the baby hook.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Ball. Nurkic trying to get open. Ball with the bucket.
So hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he's good on the three ball. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Pelicans trail by 11. Now, Ball. 9 points last game out. And there it is for him.
280 pounds. I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Dosunmu, the pass to Hardaway. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Timberwolves leading by 7. Young outside. The pass to Markkanen. Shoots from 8. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Simons, the pass to Gill. Hardaway with it. Driving to the basket. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start. That finish.
Well, Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7", reach over the top, snatch that.
Here's Simons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young outside. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
He takes it in. And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
From down low. Off the glass. That one's good. Pittman's got 9.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Gay against Markkanen. Gay misses. Minnesota leading by 13. And Young, here we go. Plays it up and takes it in. He's got 12.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Dosunmu. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, and then by Perry.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to Dosunmu. They need this. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And on the glass so far, it hasn't been.
Shots good from Young.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hardaway against Martin. Hardaway goes in. And Hardaway with the jump.
Tim Hardaway Jr., great momentum right to the rim.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Young dishes to Markkanen. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Barrett. Markkanen, he hangs in there and cashes it in the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
I like their focus coming in. So terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gay with it, now defended by Markkanen. The shot's good from Simons.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so it's Minnesota feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Daniel Gafford is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hardaway, then there's Bledsoe, and it's Simons in at the point. Simons the pass to Gay. Gafford with the ball. And another shot, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Barrett, drives to the hoop, and Barrett brings it in.
RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Here's Simons. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Gay passes to Simons. Back to Gay. Here's Gafford. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trey. For New Orleans, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Harden's checked in for Minnesota. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Young, no good. Pelicans trailed by 19. On the wing, Brown. Back to ball. Brown outside. And there's the try. And the dunk by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Young against Ball. Inside. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Ball. Up top, Bledsoe. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Young fires away from outside. Offensive rebound, and Carter stays with it. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for New Orleans. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they won the season against this club last year, but then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Matthews, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Nurkic. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
Young outside. Shoots over Ball. Young's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Brown. It's in and good for his sixth field goal on 10 attempts.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 17.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. Defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Here's Nurkic. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Timberwolves leading by 18. Young outside. Moves back up. Capella with the bucket. He's got 7.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ball finds Gafford. Brown with the bounce pass. Count that bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ball against Young. The three. Again, Young missing.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Ball driving inside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Young kicks to Crowder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Minnesota making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Minnesota leading by 18. One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact. He's on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge according to the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but You don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Crowder, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Got a piece of it. And Matthews kicks to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Matthews passes to Nurkic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Barrett comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Young is subbed in for Josh Richardson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Osumu, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Young for 3. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ball surveying the defense. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's Young. He's got 17. A 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. And he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Barrett dishes to Crowder. Young outside. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Young's got 19 points.
Trae Young showing you variety. He can score in a lot of ways.
And Ball gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's New Orleans with it. Barrett against Brown. Tries from 7. In deep. Crowder pops it in. Crowder's got 8. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Brown outside. There's the drive. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Young for 3. Drains the three-pointer. And 2 points for him.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Ball, the pass to Nurkic. Fast break, Minnesota. Crowder with the ball. And Barrett the bucket on the assist. 15 points in the game.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Ball with it. And guarded by Capella. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Minnesota making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Capella. And Martin subbed in for Jay Crowder. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Pelicans. And Fernie Simons comes in for Dosunmu. No good on the second free throw.
Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Whiteside kicks to Barrett. The second chance effort. Goes up again. Whiteside, good.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft. And not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man. But boy, he is terrific.
Free throw good. Hart. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Hart drops them both. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Brown against Barrett. Shoots from 14. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Young, here we go. Hart, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been incredible from beginning.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
We got Jay Crowder, Josh Hart out there with Trae Young. Then it's Barrett, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup for Minnesota.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by Capella.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They will all over.
I love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
Here's Ball. Brown outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Nurkic. And Ball slams it in.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Young for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's
and the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brett. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting 5s in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
Barrett against Brown. Kicks at the ball. Clock at 6. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, nice job by Lonzo. Even contested, that kind of length is probably paying off in those situations.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid. A ton of second chance points.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. The Pelicans also changing it up. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brown. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Minnesota with the rebound. Capella's Timberwolves have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Barrett. Over Ball. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 19 points.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's a great floor general out there, and you can see that Ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
Young, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Matthews passes to Gaffney. Markkanen against Gay. Capella. The shake. No good off the back of the rim. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Gay, that's good.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Young inside. He's covered by Ball. It's good.
You got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block. And poses his will.
Here's Ball. Pass to Gafford. Basket good.
Gafford's
got his third basket of the night right there.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
To the inside. Gafford. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young drives in. He gets that one. Young's got 26 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
It's Barrett on the wing. Over Gay. Barrett, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Timberwolves. Over to the wing. Capella against Gay. Stolen by Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Matthews. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Matthews has got 5 now.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Here's Young from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 29.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So both teams changing it up here. Shots good by Gay. 8 points for him.
Oh, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Whiteside kicks to Markkanen. Back to Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Minnesota, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Interesting with the game shifting to the pace and space about where Whiteside fits into the puzzle. He is still a double-double threat down on the inside and can be taken advantage of all night.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now, here is Young. He has 29. Dishes to Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. It's just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Markkanen is a perfect candidate for that stretch four. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs.
A nice shot by Simon.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Young with the ball. And the pass to Markkanen. Hits the close-range jumper. Markkanen's got lead here in the quarter.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Hardaway for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Markkanen shakes him. And no good. Trying to use the glass. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Dosunmu. Richardson covering. For the three. Kept alive. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simons. Richardson covering. Nurkic in the post. He's against Martin. And that one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Young from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Simons. And Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Hits. Count that one for Nurkic. Nurkic has got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Dosunmu. Here's Watford. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Pelicans. .105 left to play here in the third. Hardaway with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 23. Feeds it to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Young. Now the dish to Whiteside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Inside, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Here's Young. He's got 32. 30 seconds left to play in the third. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Down low, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Rudy Gay's checked in for Eric Pascal. To the inside. Gay.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
The Pelicans have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. That's good from Rudy Gay. Both good from the line that time. Minnesota leading by 22. To the middle and stolen by Gay. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Pulls up for three. Hardaway, no good. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Timberwolves on top, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the board for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jaylen Brown out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the point. Young with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Whiteside picks to Young. Back to Whiteside. The shot from the low post is good.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside, and that's the reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
It's deflected. Schroeder against Gay, and Whiteside sends it back. Richardson right side. Over Hardaway. And the Timberwolves take on two more.
He's allowed to get in there, and once he does, he's aggressive enough to play through contact.
Brown outside. And the layup is good.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Minnesota calls timeout. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
High post Young. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. From 11 feet away. And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett on a roll right now. Let's see if he continues to score or starts to set some guys up.
It's Brown on the wing. Carries it from three-point range. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot's good by Gay.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Young outside. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good. Young's got 16 points here in the second half.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. And it's good for 2.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And it's barely penetrated. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, the defense just didn't know what was coming, and that's because R.J. Barrett's mobility had them off balance.
First one falls for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Nurkic, and Ball subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And he makes both free throws. Great play movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Minnesota leading by 20. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Matthews scanning the floor. Driving in. He kicks it to Brown. And too long on the shot. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There it finds Capella. And he banks in the lane.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Gay inside. Defended by Crowder. Gafford misses. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Hart, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
The Timberwolves shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Young against Ball. Puts one up from 19. He squares up and sinks it. Young's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Brown outside. Back to Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Ball against Young. Takes it inside. Basket counts. Young's got 42 in the game. The Pelicans have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Ball. And Capella sends it back.
The Bullets have to be careful with the Bullets in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Brown against Young. A free ball. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will come the other way. Pass it to Brown. Throws it up high. And Capella throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now Hart. Back to Young. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 44.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Here's Gay. Pass to Gafford. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Up and in on the line.
Again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
And here is Hart. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And Greg, you are a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Outside Matthews. Tries yet again. And Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Young dishes to Capella. Nifty move. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got a 7-11 for him here tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
It feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapped.
Capella. Lonzo Ball.
That's good from Ball. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Brown. Kicks it to Nurkic. The pass to Ball. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Garrison Matthews.
And the technical free throw is good.
Eric Pascal. Trendon Watford. Juan Toscano. Eric Bledsoe.
1:51 left in the game. Pass to Watford. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Lee going inside. And Lee with the stuff.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Bledsoe outside. He kicks it to Matthews. Passes it to Toscano. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Sinks the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Trae Young.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Bull. It's tipped. Here is Whiteside, defended by Pascal. Bull with it, working on Pascal. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. On offense, here are the Pelicans, down by 15. And the shot goes in.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.